Today we're going to work on variables in expressions. So we have a little vocabulary to go over. The first vocabulary word is variable. What does variable mean? Variable is a letter used to represent a number. And you've dealt with variables before. The value of the variable is the number that it represents. That would be called its value. Substituting, you know, if I was absent from school and you had a substitute, that substitute takes my place. So when we're substituting in math, we are replacing the letter with a number. That makes perfect sense. And then we have evaluating. You're going to see a lot now in algebra the word evaluate as your directions. It just means solve. So don't get fooled by that. And then we have the terms of the expression. Now, in Unit 2, I think it was 2, you learned the word terms as part of a pattern. This is a little bit of a different way to use the word term. So if I have like 4a plus 2b plus 3, this is considered to have 3 terms. Here is 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms. Terms are only separated by addition or subtraction. These two would be considered 1 term because there's multiplication between them. If it was 4 plus a, it would be 2 terms. So this expression has 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's now just do some examples of substituting. I need a bigger board, I think. All right, so let's say that a equals -2 and b equals 4. So if I said b minus a, I would take my value for b, which is 4, and my value for a, which is -2. And now I have a subtraction problem, and if you remember subtraction, first number stays the same, change subtraction to addition, opposite. And so our answer would be 6. Do you need to show all these steps? Yes, you do. You need to, here's your problem. You need to show me what you've substituted and then show how you got your answer. With these same values, we could do a squared. So that means I take the value of a, which is -2, and I square it. -2 times -2 is +4. Okay, let's do AB minus A. Now I have to multiply A times B minus -2. -2 times 4 is -8 minus -2. -8 stays the same. Subtraction becomes addition. -2 opposite. And our answer would be -6. Now, it gets a little confusing if you have something that looks like, let me see if I have a good example of this for you. Oh yeah, something that looks like this. In this problem, A is going to be -3 and B is going to be 2, and we have this. Now, that minus sign belongs, it means -1. So the best way to do it is to put in the -1 for that. A is -3 and b is 2. And I'm multiplying. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So really important to look at this differently than this. A is equal to negative 2, but there's no minus sign out front, which would make it negative 1 out front. Okay, I think that is it for today.